Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So while building my smart home, I found two YouTube channels that I follow all the time. These guys are phenomenal. One is Reeve from Smart Home Solver and the other is Paul Hibbert. They are phenomenal when it comes to smart home tech. Make sure you check them out. Subscribe to both of their channels, you won't be disappointed. Also, if you would, I'd appreciate hitting that subscribe button for me while you're here. But anyway, while doing this, I am using Amazon devices in my house. Just a fair warning, you might want to mute your devices because throughout this video I'm going to be saying wake words. I don't want to drive you crazy. But I figured out a way to arm and disarm my Ring alarm system just using basic routines. I've been using it for over a year, works really well. I believe it will work with anything where you have to reply with a 4, 5, 6 digit code, like Ring is a 4-digit code. My door locks are 4-digit codes, so it works with those as well, where I can literally pull up in front of my house, disarm my Ring and open my front door. And like I said, I've been using it for over a year. It works really well. Maybe this is out there, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So this is how I do it. Check it out. So I think most of us know that we can arm and disarm our Ring alarm systems with voice commands. So again, mute your device because I'm going to be saying the wake words here. Now in my home, all my devices wake by using the word echo. So I'm going to just show you this real quick, just in case you don't know. Echo. Arm Ring home mode.
Ring is armed in home mode.
There we go. So that took care of that. Now I'll disarm it. Echo. Disarm Ring.
What's your voice code for Ring?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ring is disarmed.
All right. So now it's disarmed. So I was thinking about this, just hit me one day, that if I can come into my home and tell my Amazon device to arm or disarm my Ring, and it asks me for the voice code, 4-digit code, and I repeat it back, why can't I get one device to speak to the other device and go back and forth with one another and actually do it and set it into a routine? So I played around with it for a little while. I finally got it to work really well, and now it works every time. So I have both units mounted in a private part of my home that's quiet. So if you're in my home, you couldn't hear these two devices talking to one another. So nobody's going to hear my voice code. And so far, like I said, it's been over a year now that I've been doing this, and it's very convenient and it works really well. So the one on the right, these are just two extra echoes I've had since I've done some upgrades. The one on the right in the app I have named just the standard, my standard wake word. But it's named the arming echo because that's the only thing I use these two for. Now all my devices, like I said, have the wake word of ECHO, except for this larger one on the left. That one has a wake word of Alexa, as you could just see. So that came on. So let me show you how I do this. I have a flick button, and this flick button turns off all the lights in my house. This is my going to bed routine. So I just hold the button in, and it turns all my lights off, turns the TVs off, and it arms my system. So let me show you. I'm going to hold the button here real quick.
Alexa, arm Ring. Home mode. Ring is armed in stay mode.
And there you go. All right, so now I'm going to do my wake up routine in the morning. I have a flick button next to my bed. I'm going to press that. It's going to turn on lights in the house, in the kitchen. It's going to turn on my Keurig machine through my SwitchBot. And it's going to disarm my Ring system so I can let the dog out.
Alexa, disarm Ring. What's your voice code for Ring? 1, 2, 3, 4. Disarm. Ring is disarmed.
So as you can see, it works really well. One device speaking to the other device gives it the code, and it disarms or arms the system. I have a button on my flick that I push one time when we're leaving, and it arms the system. It gives us 30 seconds to leave. Again, it works really well. Make sure if you're going to do this routine that when you put your 4-digit code in, you leave a space in between each number. So it'll be 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, and so on. Otherwise, the device is going to say 1234, and that's obviously not the code, so it won't work that way. I also have a voice-activated routine that I use on my phone when I'm coming home. So when I come home, I launch Alexa real quick, and I say the phrase, and what it does is it turns one of my lights out front green for 1 minute so that when I pull up, I can see that the routine is active and it's actually running. It will turn on my certain lights, adjust my heat, disarm my ring, and unlock my front door all before I get there. And again, that works well too, so give it a shot. Let me know if you have any comments. Please subscribe to the channel again. And if you have any questions or anything, I'll try and answer them as quick as I can. All right, thank you. Here is a quick screenshot. I just made this up just to show you how to do the alarm system on a routine with your Amazon device. So I have it named Good Night. This is one where I double click the flick button in my kitchen, and it then starts the routine. It turns off my security TV. I have it doing other actions too. All my lights in my house and everything go off. I just did this because I didn't have room. And then the arming echo, I have the arming echo saying to the other echo, Alexa, period, space, arm ring, period, home mode. You can also do, if you're leaving your home, I have another routine set up where I push this button one time and it turns my kitchen lights off, and it will say, Alexa, arm ring, away mode. So that's just a quick review here on how I have the setup on the routine. So here's a screenshot just showing you how I have it set up. This is just a basic. I don't have my other stuff in here. This just tells the alarm system to disarm. So when I press my flick button in my bedroom, if you see down here, the arming echo, the little echo that I have named arming echo says, it first says Alexa, then it says disarm ring, then I have it set to wait 5 seconds, and after that it will say 1, 2, 3, 4, again with a space in between those. And again, that's off the arming. So that's the arming echo telling the Alexa to disarm my ring. You could also go up here and add whatever other actions you want. On my regular routine, I have it turns my Keurig pot on and my kitchen lights, living room lights, things like that. So by the time you get out of bed, everything is turned on and your alarm system is disarmed.